So there's a lot to be excited about for today's opening. So to commemorate Alejo's grand opening, we'll have a lot of exciting prizes in store, including, that will be happening later. This will include a 3-day, 2-night stay in a 1-bedroom deluxe with breakfast for 2 right here at Philippine Northwest Quezon City. Plus, 4 lucky winners will walk away with 3,000 dining credits for Alejo today as well. Alright? But wait, there is a catch for this. You'll need to post a story tagging at Citadines Roces Quezon City while inside the restaurant, capturing your favorite moments, favorite dishes, and of course, while you enjoy the ambience of the restaurant. So there's a lot to be excited for today. I will not hold you guys up any longer. Without further ado, let's kickstart this event by welcoming our Assistant Resident Manager of Citadines Roces Quezon City, Ms. Thea Bergin.
Hello, good morning everyone. I'm so happy to see everyone here. First and foremost, welcome to Citadines Roces Quezon City. As we all know, Quezon City is no stranger to good hospitality and great food. However, as we opened our doors last January 19, it has become an ambitious journey for us to bring you the best food and service unique to Citadines property. So, with the Alejo Restaurant and Bar, held by the remarkable chef, Chris Espinosa, this is a testament to our ambition. We welcome you to a special sneak peek into some of Chef's innovative take on some of our favorite Filipino dishes. As an homage to the father of modern journalism, Don Alejandro Gonzalez Roces, the restaurant serves as a flagship restaurant in Citadines Roces Quezon City service residences. Tucked away as a hidden gem here at Don Alejandro Roces Avenue, Alejo has become a beacon for all curious foodies in their next culinary adventure. Our citizens, our guest service staff will be delighted to take you on a journey to our rooms and our amenities after the program. Until then, we have a lot of excitement in store for you with today's tasting, and we're sure you're going to enjoy. Thank you.
Yeah, so if you guys want to take a property tour after your event, just feel free to approach us or any guest service here in the restaurant.
So now, again, without further ado, let's give a warm round of applause to one of the heroes that started the Alejo journey with us, that is starting the Alejo journey with us today, Alejo's Executive Chef, Chris Espinosa. He'll be sharing with us the restaurant's concept, dish inspirations, and some insights to the new menu. So, Chef Chris, how are you today?
Great and good to have all of you here at the opening of Alejo Restaurant.
Yes, there is a lot of dishes I can see over there. Definitely, I'm sure as much as we would love to, we will be able to try everything there later.
Yes, please.
Okay. So, a little fun fact for everyone in the room and for Chef Chris. Both Edric and I actually pursued culinary in college, but somehow we're here with you today hosting this event. But in that same vein, Chef Chris, what inspired you to pursue culinary arts?
First thing, my inspiration was my grandma. I was her assistant when she was cooking for family meal. So I used to chop her onions, grind her garlic. So from there, it was an eye-opener for me that I want to cook also and share my knowledge in the culinary world.
That's very inspiring. Of course, for those who are very well familiar with the culinary industry, we do start with prep, we do start from the ground up. So it's very much a monumental event and a very big moment for us here that we can celebrate this moment with you, Chef Chris. So could you walk us through what inspired the menu for Alejo?
Basically, the direction of Alejo is modern Filipino, but as you can see at the dishes, most of it represents me and my style of cooking.
So of course, developing a menu is no easy task. A lot of thought have to go in with preparing, with how the entire menu comes together.
Yes.
So could you share with us, how do you call this, any challenges and of course, on the inverse highlights you had while creating the menu?
Challenges. Basically, the challenge is the Filipino cuisine as is. Of course, like for each household, everybody has their own version of adobo. So, from that point, I'd made sure that I will create a dish that will meet halfway of every Filipino taste palette.
And so of course, while looking at the dishes already, I'm very excited. Of course, I'm sure everyone is waiting to try it. What would be one or two of the must-tries here that you could point out for us, Chef? Even type your favorites, Chef.
My personal favorite is the Lukban pizza. Instead of using your traditional pepperoni, ground beef, and all, since we are moving towards modern Filipino, I used Lukban longanisa to incorporate it in our pizza.
So in that similar vein, could you point out another dish that uses a special Filipino ingredient?
Special Filipino ingredient that would be the tawilis tempura. So it's very difficult to prepare because tawilis is very small and I demanded it to be deboned.
Alright, thank you so much for all your insights, Chef Chris. So, and all your delicious insight, of course, has made us all very hungry. But before that, everyone... okay, sorry. Sorry. One more question. Now, aside from the, of course, ingredients that you curated for the menu, no, what's one other thing that you can share with us that separates the Alejo menu from another upscale or modern chic Filipino menu?
For me, utilizing local ingredients, 100% of, not 100% actually, 97 and 95% of these dishes are locally sourced. So I push to use locally sourced meats, vegetables, and all products that came from other provinces around the Philippines.
And thank you for that, Chef. And of course, although you are definitely the hero of this moment, would you like to introduce us to your team that are equally hardworking and equally capable to bring us the menu that you're serving today?
Let me call my first my chef de party, Chef Blaine Palero. And then Paolo Ladislao. And then the rest of the team are back there because we have an event today, so they are quite busy. These two guys used to work with me for the longest time, so they know what I want, and I give them little instruction, and they could literally follow what my direction is. So, thank you.
One round of applause for the Kitchen Brigade team. Of course, Chef runs a tight ship, but we will not be experiencing the wonderful food and the wonderful ambience that we will be soon today without the very tight-knit crew and ship that Chef Chris runs. So, of course, I already saw many of you excitedly taking photos and videos of the table earlier, but now feel free, as we'll have a short break, to take some of the pictures and videos if you would still love to.